So guys, here we are, MMA UK News, Stoomboy as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So talking about SGI10, SGI10 is going to be Saturday, 7th of May. Now it's going to be in the usual place, Maryhill Community Halls in Glasgow. So again, we talked about the venue. It's an absolutely unbelievable venue. I know that Jack's been on before, absolutely great venue to be at. Obviously, any kind of combat sports, whether it's grappling, boxing, MMA. As I said, it's always a great place to be. So, going to be a little bit special this time. We're going to have pay-per-view on this event, which obviously we've not had before. So, SGI 10 is going to be the introduction of pay-per-view. So, for the SGI event. So, it's going to be great. As I said, a lot of people that haven't seen it previously are going to be able to get to see it this time. So, and again, it's an unbelievable card from start to finish that we have for the pay-per-view event. So, pay-per-view details on the Scottish Grappling page. And anybody that is going to be in attendance, make sure you head over again to Scottish Grappling and you can go through their booking system and get your tickets directly from them. So, as I said, my next guest is going to be on the show that night. So, Jack Gillies, is it Gillies or Gillies? I always say
It's
that. So,
Gillis. Yeah.
it is Gillies, yeah.
It's
So,
Gillis. Yeah, it's
Jack
Gillis.
Gillies of Team Draig. So Jack's going to be up against Mike Hunter, SBG Morey. So two unbelievable grapplers. We're going to hear a little bit about Jack's, obviously, transformation down to Team Draig, obviously under Ash Williams, Chris Reese, and obviously all the guys down there. So it's been a journey for him to get there. So he's down there, him and Miguel. And obviously Scott goes back and forward as well. So we hear a little bit more about that as well. So, Jack, listen, always a pleasure talking to you, buddy.
Cheers, man. Thanks for having us on.
How's the weather down in Swansea?
It's good. It's actually not bad. They beat Scotland. They beat Scotland. It's a lot
Mate,
warmer
listen,
down here.
Mate, anywhere beat Scotland, do you know what I mean? So
That's true.
the weather's absolutely shit in Scotland most of the time, as you know, do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so it's good you're getting some decent weather down there. So,
Uh-huh.
so how's everything going training wise? Obviously, Team Draig. I mean, you guys are smashing it
Uh,
at the moment.
yeah, team's class. It's actually called Draig. Everyone says Draig.
Draig.
It's Draig.
Right.
But
It's
yeah.
Welsh for dragon. So anybody doesn't know
Yeah.
Welsh for dragon. So Team Draig. Okay.
Uh-huh. No, the team's class. Like Draig are just trying to take over the UK at the moment. If every comment pops up, we're trying to just get a whole squad out, take the team trophy, just like we did at the weekend at All Stars. We got a team trophy.
I saw
But
that. Yeah, All
no,
Stars was a
it's
great event. Great event for you.
yeah, it was good. It was really good. But drag has been just unreal. Like totally changed my jiu-jitsu coming down here. The way I look at the game, the way I play it now. Like I was a bit of a closed mind grappler up in Scotland, but coming down here, I've opened up so much. What I just neglected. I just didn't think it was useful. But now Ash Williams and Josh, everyone on the team, like Jamie, Tom Barry, Tom Tovey, Chris Rees, like have been unbelievable in my game.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing. Even before you went there, I mean, your game was good. Your game was really good. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, you're always, whenever you went out and performed, you always put on a fantastic performance. So it was always great watching you. And obviously, as you're
Cheers,
saying
man.
now, you've went down there, and obviously your game's changed. So it's going to be interesting to see when you come back up. This will be the first time that I'll have seen you since obviously you went down there. So, and obviously everybody else in the crowd is going to be the first time they're going to see you since you left as well. So we're looking forward to seeing what you're going to bring.
Yeah, I've got a lot of new things I've been working on that I want to showcase and see if they work. You know, I put a lot of time into my grappling now. Like, I'm actually a full-time athlete now down here, so I have so much more time to focus on my game.
Yeah.
So it's been amazing.
And it's good as well, obviously, as we said, Miguel's down there with you. So it's good having someone there. Because obviously, when you go somewhere yourself, it's obviously a bit daunting because you're there yourself and obviously you don't know anybody. But obviously, Ash and obviously the rest of the guys at Team Drag have obviously taken you guys in like you're already part of the family.
Yeah. No, the team have been so supportive. That was like one of the main reasons we moved down. It's just because the way we were treated. It was just they're just so genuine and nice. That it was just like this is a team I want to be a part of, and the team is amazing. Like I used to just like compete for myself in a way, but
Yeah.
being part of Drag is like you compete for your team. Like the squad, like you just train to like make them proud because you put so much work in,
Yeah.
and then squad training that it just pays off. You know, winning.
Yeah.
as a team.
Yeah. Definitely. As I say, we always say we saw that at All Stars, and we see that at other events. Obviously, when Team Drag turn up, everybody turns up. So it's not just a
Yeah.
couple of people; it's everybody. Because I've been at
No.
places where, obviously, when we've been at competitions, or we've been at like SGIs or Evolution of Combat or whatever event, and there's normally like you, as I say, you, Miguel, and Scott. And then you'll probably have a coach with you. So there's usually a few people.
Mm.
Whereas obviously you guys turn up, fucking everybody turns up, man. Do you know what I mean? So
With an army.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
but
quite good. Like we just want to get as many people to try to take a team trophy. That's the goal, to like put
yeah,
Drag on the map, basically.
yeah, yeah. And it's good, obviously, having somebody like Ash Williams, because obviously Ash Williams, definitely one of the top grapplers in Europe at the moment, going to go ADCC and obviously hopefully take over the world. Do you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
good having someone like that, obviously in your corner, or being under someone like that's wing and them showing you and so on.
No, it's absolutely amazing having him as a coach. I came down here just thinking I'd learn jiu-jitsu, but I see him every day, talk to him even after class. We hang out. It's just, yeah, I learned so much from the guy. He's like a
Yeah,
mentor. Like, just teaching me so much about everything.
yeah,
What I need to work
yeah,
on. He's brutally honest, which is class. There's no like bullshit with him.
yeah,
He's straight to the point. He's an
yeah,
amazing coach. Same with Josh, Chris, like all the guys. They're just unbelievable.
yeah. Definitely amazing people. I always laugh because I think I was talking to Scott the other day, and I was saying that I did an interview with Ash for Evolution of Combat. Just it was the 14th of February. It was Valentine's
Mm.
Day, right? And I remember messaging him, and you know what? It's like I'll message you, and then we'll arrange an interview for maybe the
Yeah,
next day or a couple of days. And I think it was about 5:30, and Ash is like, "Yeah, yeah, no problem. Let's do the interview." And I said, "Well, when do you want to do it?" Obviously, a couple of days' time, and he's like, "Let me finish my dinner." So
yeah,
he was sitting with his wife having a Valentine's dinner, right? He said, "Yeah, let me finish dinner with the wife, and then obviously me and you could jump on." And I was just like, "Wow, man!" Do you know what I mean, Valentine's Day, and then obviously he said to his missus, "Like, I'm going to do this interview with Stoomboy, and then we'll get back to Valentine's Day." So,
yeah.
but
He
absolute
wastes no
gentleman.
time.
Yeah, yeah, man. There
I
was
know, he's
absolutely
some guy.
no messing about with him at all, man. He did it. I think I've interviewed a couple of times, and both times it was like, right, let's do it right now.
I know,
So
yeah. He did preparation. He just knows.
yeah, no fucking about with him at all, mate. Do you know what I mean? So
Mm,
and I said, awesome people. I mean, everybody down there, I said, really, really nice people. Anybody I've ever spoke to, as I said, as you say, they've always been genuine, really, really nice guys, and all they want to do is do jujitsu.
yeah.
I mean, they're not
No, they take it
interested in
so
all this.
seriously.
Yeah, yeah, they're not interested in all the
Yeah,
shit that goes with it. They just want to go out and train as much as
yeah,
possible, compete and stuff like that, which is brilliant. So
yeah. All Ash is after is like competitions. Like he was out there on the weekend. Like, he's a world class grappler and he's at a local comp. He just wants
yeah,
XP. Yeah,
yeah.
it's mental.
I did a laughter when I said that to him as well. I was like, it must be because obviously you turn up at a local comp, especially if you're a black belt, and then you're looking at the division, you think, "Fuck, Ash Williams in the division." Do you know what I mean? And he said,
Aye.
"Yeah." He said, but that's the kind of thing he did when he was coming up. When he looked at the division, if it
Mm,
was somebody that was a bigger name, then he'd be like, "Brilliant, I'm in against that person."
exactly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people call him out to like try to get that extra shot, but like don't I've not done the graft that he's done to get to
Yeah,
where he is. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Now, I remember it was AJ Orgasm or AJ Orgasm, as
Agazam.
some people call him, right? So I
Yeah,
remember he was calling out Ash, and we're just like, why, man? Do you know what I mean? Like Ash is
I
like
know.
levels above you, unfortunately, at the moment, AJ. So get a couple of wins and come
It's
back and
true.
speak to him. So, but yeah, AJ, if you're watching, get it up you. And
uh,
what about you then? For SGI, so how did you? I know you've been on before. Obviously, I had a win
mm.
before. How did you find out you were going to be on this card this time?
Oh, like I seen it pop up in any comp that I can get my hands on. I just apply straight away, and I
Yeah,
applied for it. And then don't know, a few weeks later, James messaged me if I wanted a match, and I was like, yes, yes, please.
yeah,
Offered
yeah,
me up my man, and I just took it straight away. Like I just
yeah.
want to compete as much as possible. I'm hoping to take 100 matches by the end of the year. I'd be happy with.
Nice,
So
nice.
yeah, just want to compete as much as possible.
And the Three Musketeers are all on the card as well. Obviously yourself, Miguel, and Scott, all three on the card again. So again, it's brilliant. Obviously, seeing the three of you on a card together all the time.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good when your mates are there competing as well. It's a bit daunting. It was just yourself, but when you got your mates there, it's good. Takes the pressure off a bit.
Yeah, you're going to get to see the family and all that when you're up as well. Of course you are. You're going to see family and friends.
Yeah, just depends what time, because I don't like missing training.
Yeah.
I just hate taking time off training. Just you learn so much in sessions that like I remember I missed like maybe a week to go see my family. And Miguel was messaging me about what I was missing. I was there like frothing at the mouth, going, "Oh my god!" Just
But
don't
listen,
like taking time off.
Marcus's will be open. So obviously, when you're up, if you're leading training,
It's true.
do you know what I mean?
No,
so,
definitely. No, anytime I'm up, no, Marcus is a class place to train. They got a lot of good guys in there. Yeah, I was actually training there at Marcus's before I left for Glasgow, and yeah, the guys in there are class. Like solid grapplers.
Yeah, mate, there's some good. Mark McQueen, not so good, right? Because we always slag Big Mark off. Do you know what I mean? But awesome, they're awesome guys. Really, really nice guys. So
I actually rolled a Mark. I don't think I'd ever roll him again. Like, oh my god, he's so fucking strong.
He's terrifying, but yeah, he's a big teddy bear, mate. He's a big teddy bear. So, and then what's your plans this year then? So I know you mentioned obviously you want hit 100 fights by the end of the year, 100 matchups. So what kind of things are you looking to do then? Are you is it just a case of when a comp comes up, get your name in for it?
Basically, I just any comp that pops up, I just want to get my name behind it. I'm trying to work on my coaching down here. I want to become a good coach. So I put a lot of time into coaching and basically just competing. That's it. Like I'm missing out trials this year, but in the next 2 years' time, like I want to go out there just to win it. So like everything's just gonna be preparation to win it, like trials. So just get as many competitions in.
Yeah, it's a great experience as well. Obviously, Ash doing the trials himself, and then going over to the big show, obviously later on in the year. So it's a great experience, obviously, him being there. Are you guys going to go over with him, or is it just him and maybe a couple other people? You're all going?
No, there's 100 people from Draig going to fly out to go see him. Yeah, there's a lot of people going.
Mate, that's
to
big
go support him, man. Yeah, it's gonna be mental. No, and I think he'll do really well as well. Like he's just phenomenal.
Yeah,
like
he's in against some good names, but do you know what I mean? He's fucking Ash is one of these guys, man. And again, you guys are the same, or you guys will be the same. Where Ash, it doesn't look like he's putting much effort in, but it's because it's so easy. Do you know what I mean? And then, as I said, it'll be the same as you guys. I mean, obviously, when you're down there, it'll be, do you know what I mean? Like Josh is the same, and Tom's the same, and so on. They make it look effortless. So,
yeah, effortless jiu-jitsu.
And obviously, you guys will be exactly the same. So, I'm hoping to see some of that effortless jiu-jitsu on May the 7th.
I'll try.
And then,
the guys are amazing.
Yeah. It's going to be great as well. I mean, the pay-per-view, we talked about, I mean, you've been on the show when there was no pay-per-view, and obviously you had to rely on, obviously, a friend or a member of family taking a video, and whereas this time, obviously, it's getting beamed out to everybody. Everybody's going to get to see it.
Yeah, hopefully you get more exposure for people. It's a bit annoying when you compete and you don't get to watch, or other people not seeing it, so you don't get as much exposure. So it'd be good to, like, get out there.
Yeah. And then you're going to have commentators. Obviously, I'll be one of them. And then we're going to have another commentator. So they've not been announced yet. So we're waiting to find out who that other partner in crime is going to be. So, and it's always good when there's commentators. And again, I always laugh about this because I don't know if you remember, there was a UFC not long ago, and Michael Bisping was like in an arena where there was no fans. And Michael Bisping was saying, oh, he should do this, he should do that. And then I think after the fight, they were saying, "Oh, Michael, I heard everything you were saying. You were talking shit about me." But obviously, you know me, I won't be talking shit about you guys. So but it's going to be great having commentators and having, obviously, the pay-per-view walkout music as well, which is always great to hear as well. People walking out to their own song.
No, it's class to see SGI just constantly getting better every time. But they're just constantly getting better and better and better. Commentators, pay-per-view, walkout music, that's class.
Yeah.
I mean, just more a professional event.
Yeah.
Just happy to see. Hopefully, just get as many times on it as possible before they get sick of me.
Listen, we love seeing you, as you know, Jack. Absolutely love seeing you guys. Obviously, yourself, Miguel, and Scott. So I love seeing the three of you together. I'd say it's refreshing having the three. As you said, being out there on your own is one thing, but being out there with the boys is something completely different. So,
Yeah.
so I'm buzzing to see the three of you come up on May the 7th. So, and then final thing for you then, Jack. Obviously, you've been in the game for a good while. So anybody you want to shout out to? So obviously the usual friends, family members, teammates, things like that.
But I just want to shout out my team, Team Drag, the squad. Like without them, I would not be doing very well in jiu-jitsu. And just shout out to the gravy train. They're the main support.
Yeah, definitely. So there we go, guys. We're going to have Jack Gillis, Team Draig. So I need to say that right from now on. So Team Draig going to be up against Mike Hunter, SBG Mori. Going to be Saturday, May the 7th. So SGI10, Maryhill Community Hall in Glasgow. Pay-per-views available. Head over to Scottish Grappling, and there is tickets still available for it as well. So make sure you head over to Scottish Grappling, go to their booking system, and get your tickets for that. So it's going to be an unbelievable event. This matchup alone is going to be absolutely fantastic. We're going to see some of what Jack's been working on since going down to Team Drag, and I said I'm absolutely buzzing to see the improvements that he's done. I said he didn't really need to improve. I said he was a fantastic grappler before he went down there. So we're going to see a different grappler certainly this time when he comes up. So Jack, listen, absolute pleasure as always, buddy, talking to you.
Thanks for having us, mate. No, it's always
Not
a
a
pleasure
problem.
being here.
Listen, enjoy the rest of your training. All right, give my love to the boys, and yeah, listen, I'll speak to you soon, mate. All right.
See you soon, mate. Bye bye.
Thank you, mate.